Okay, I just want to say, I've had a dump truck, F-350 dump truck. I've had 14K, 16-foot dump trailer, regular size. Okay, and I'm not gonna lie. Okay, you can do right. Let's say a 14K rated trailer. You can 7 tons in there, right? Now, ideally, you don't want to do full. You don't want to max out and do 7 tons in the just because you got a 14K axle trailers, right? Because you got to think about your truck too, right? So I think I did 3 tons of what we call quartzite. Here it's called soup quartzite, and that is what I put over here, and basically made a little driveway. Okay, that is what you find here in this part of South Dakota, Nebraska, Iowa, North Dakota, Minnesota. There's this little region we find this pink quartzite. You see a lot of the roads done in that. That's basically, so what I got was 3/4 quartz, right? So I'm gonna take some of that dirt and lay it down here, but what I'm thinking is I'm gonna fence this property up, and then I'm gonna do a paver patio next to the asphalt, because technically I could have 2 driveways, right? And then I do paver patio down a path to the back is what I'm thinking, and then fenced up. That way you got access to the backyard. You can drive without, because that's the biggest problem is in the winter, if you try and drive down there, you're gonna get stuck on the little ruts, little valley. Anyway, see, I don't have a dump trailer right now. I just got my flatbed. I got 2 flatbeds, a little guy and a big guy. Now all I got is my F-150 because I sold my Ram, I sold the Power Stroke. I've been using the bed dumper. This is about 1.5 tons is what the guy said. So I think this is probably closer to 2 tons because I got 3 yards at the end of last week, and this one pile by itself, I swear, is probably, this has to be 2 tons in this one. This got to be 2 tons because this is more than I've got. And they even put, when I told them 1 ton, this is a half-ton truck. Okay, and then I was pulling 2,000-pound skid steer as well with my trailer, and I just been using this to dump, so I'll get like 1.1, about 1 ton at a time, and then this thing will be completely squatted with 1 ton in it, but there's still room. This thing was almost full, so I think this is probably at least 1.5, what he said, or closer to 1 3/4 ton. I don't think it was 2 ton, but it's definitely because 5 buckets on my skid steer is about a yard, which is about a ton. Well, this shit was like at least 10 to 15 buckets, so I'm thinking this got to be 2-3 yards, and it was heavy, bringing it with the skid steer too. So all in all I'm saying is you ain't got a dump trailer, you can get by with the $44 Harbor Freight tailgate cargo unloader with a half-ton pickup, because this is only rated for 1 ton anyway. So technically you can get a 1-ton truck, get one of these for $44, and you could be dumping. And then instead of spending, right, $5 grand on a dump insert, or 10 grand on a trailer, 10, 15, 20 grand on a trailer, you could buy that for 44, then go buy a skid steer and a trailer, a little trailer, right? So you just got to think of how you want to do it. What's worth more of your time? Huh? Scooping up with a wheelbarrow and a shovel? Because I mean, this would have taken me, oh man, I was there for probably hour and a half, 2 hours with everything, clean up the whole 9, and that's with the mini skid. Now if you were hand shoveling all this, you're loading it in there, then how the hell are you gonna roll it in the back of your truck? I mean, you can roll it in the back of your trailer, but and then dump it in there with a dump cart or your thing, but that's what I'm saying. You're gonna have to move that material 4 times. You're gonna shovel it from point A to point B. That's loading and unloading. I ain't trying to do all that by hand. I'd rather have the mini skid with this little dump here. So yeah, tell me what you guys think. What's the ultimate efficiency combo? I think probably, honestly, the ultimate efficiency combo could probably be a dump trailer with a ramp rack, so you can drive your mini skid up in the back of your truck, and then you can have bumper pull dump trailer on like an F-550, something like that, right? A 1-ton or an F-550. Now that would be the ultimate, but anyways, thanks for watching.